welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be unboxing and setting up Silent and Deadly for Spirit Halloween. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Alright, let's begin.
Let's go.
Alright guys, so let's get them open. So this is a new one guys for Spirit Halloween this year. We're super excited that they re-released Silent and Deadly.
Oh,
We have the old one back there.
Yeah, super excited.
I want to compare the two to see how they look. I can tell them different already.
At least this one has foam.
Oh yeah, I do too. His clothes.
Alright, we got some clothes.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
That's wood.
Yeah.
Look at that head.
Oh, super creepy.
I can tell the eyes are different.
Is it like cool?
Yep, the eyes are more red, right?
Yeah,
that's
and more
so
white.
awesome.
And more white.
Yep.
Got some arms. Oh, I like the finger.
Alright.
That's definitely different.
That's a sh-ing finger.
Then we got a shoulder frame.
Alright.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah, me.
Very
There's
cool.
two left.
Uh-oh.
The same as the other one.
Daddy's got a control box.
Box.
And this is definitely different.
Alright. It has a bag.
Yep, and the poles are different completely.
Yeah, the other ones are like
The
And
face.
the frame.
and the base. Alright guys, so that is it for the box. Silent and Deadly includes hands, instructions, clothes, power supply, control box, arms, shoes, base, poles, head, and the shoulder frame. Alright guys, so let's put them together.
Oh yeah.
Dottie's starting already.
Yeah, he is. I was about to say he's ready to go. Let me push your pin for you. So yeah, we're starting off here with the B pole. So what I like about this one is it is labeled. The base is A, the poles are B, and unfortunately the shoes are left and left. So,
We always
And the
have
other
that
one is
kind of
too.
luck, don't we?
The
We always
other
get the same shoe.
The other one is too.
Yeah.
So even the original one had, we when we put them together, we always like, okay, it's the wrong foot, but then when you change them, it's still the same
It's
shoe.
still the same. Let me show you guys.
But I think both of those are right.
Yeah. So either way you put it, it's backwards.
Yeah, it is. So maybe these are left and those are right, and we can exchange feet.
Yeah.
Put one on that one and one over here. So,
Definitely.
but yeah, the B poles are definitely different than the older one. We'll show you guys that later, but after we get this one done. But both of
Way
these are
different.
the B poles. But the outfit is a nice quality outfit. It is like the same as that, but it's a little bit different material. And of course, it's new. Slide it on down, and then let me open the back up and open up the back so we can get the poles exposed here. So this is C part. So we had A base, B poles, and then the C is the control box. All right, so on the control box, it's pretty cool. The infrared sensor actually plugs into here, and it's got the step pad or try-me, a speaker jack for external speaker, volume control, on off, the step pad, 6-volt, 2-amp. So it's got all the normal modern day stuff on this one. And when you see this one over here, you're going to see the difference in how it's evolved, because that one has a small little pack about that big with the batteries that go into it, and it's actually tucked into his shirt here. So you'll see that here in just a minute. Yep, there's a big old D on the back of it. You just slide it on down. There you go. So yeah, this guy's going to be super tall. Look at that. And then now we have the E part. So it goes A, B, C, D, E. So this is a really easy to put together here. And it does have the snap pin here on the back. Push it down. So everything's snapped into place here, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and hook up the sensor here. And like I said, the infrared sensor is going to go into the back right here. So it's got the green, blue, white wire. And then we're going to put that right here. Just like that. And then we'll pull his outfit. You know, help me, Doc. All right, going up. Going up. All right, so I went ahead and turned him around just so you could see how we put everything on. It does come with some wire ties where you can tie the arms down here. We're going to put it in this hole, so go down. And it did come with the wire ties. And remember, he's facing this way right now. So what you want to do is put a wire tie around this part. You can see where it's notched out. And I can just show you with one of the wire ties we have here. So I'm just going to take it, make sure the flat side is here. Then we go right over top of that groove. And that'll hold it in place so it don't jump out of there. There, so now it can't pop off there. And we'll put it the same way right here. And then we'll wire tie that one as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move him back around this way. And pull it up. We're gonna get the arms in. So you have, with that spring pin that goes there, push it on in. And twist it, twist it, twist it. There you go, you got it. So now that's gonna be the finger. And these arms, as you saw, that smaller wire are posable. So of course we're gonna move this one up to the position. All right, now you wanna do this one? Again, it's got the metal pole here. And Dottie's gonna slide it, and I'm gonna push the spring clip, turn it towards me. There, locked in place. And again, the arms are posable. And then the last thing is gonna be his head
And the hat.
and then the hat. I can already tell you there's a huge difference between this. This is actually like a soft latex. It's really soft latex. And it does have the Velcro on the head and Velcro here, which it has on the outfit. There's a Velcro that attaches here, which I really like that part as well. But yeah, this one's just gonna slide on top. We're gonna put the wire down so that we can hook up his eyeballs. I'm interested to see the eyes too as well on the newer version. See the Velcro here? Go ahead and move it up to his neck. And then there's another Velcro strip here on the back. All right, so the final wire that we're gonna hook up, this is coming from the head. So it's actually down in here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fasten the back of him up. He looks really good, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. He does.
Let's see next to his finger.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks good.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Looks crisp and new compared to this one.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
And that latex head's a little bit soft, so I'm going to pull it down over that latex. I can't wait to cut him on and listen to him, and then we'll compare the two and then see the difference, because there's a huge difference between these two and the way that they were actually built. They don't look like it, but once you take off the clothing, you'll see how far back this one dates and how far this one's evolved from then. So
all right, guys, so they are complete, and we're gonna get ready to turn them on.
Yep.
All right, Daddy, you ready?
Yep.
All right, yeah.
go,
We're ready.
go.
Come on.
Let's see what he does. I heard something.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
He's loud, isn't he?
Yeah, he's super loud.
He's super loud. See if we can see him off again. Try to do
Awesome. Oh my god, awesome. So cool.
That is awesome, isn't it?
All right, he is so awesome, guys. There is a lot of differences between those two, but he sounds so clear and so loud, right?
Yeah.
Like you can tell, like the technology is a lot more modern.
Yeah, even the control box, the mechanism, the poles, and even the hat. It's got the Velcro pieces. So yeah, I mean, you could tell this is way newer. What year was that? 2012?
I think it was 2013, but I'm not sure.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, so you're talking 13 years ago. This is the technology basically back then, and now it has evolved to this. So
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting when we'll put them both on so you could hear. We'll do him, and then we'll do them both together. And then I'll take his outfit and show you the difference between the two.
What did you guys think of it?
Good.
Yeah? Do you like the remake?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I can't really tell if you're like far away.
Yeah.
When you're far away, you know, I can tell, but I can tell there's a lot of differences that I can see from back here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
but
too.
there's a lot of similarities as
there
well.
is. Yeah,
you
you
know,
can tell it's
but
different.
even his stance is different, which is a lot creepier. The older one, in my opinion, because it looks like he's coming after you.
Yeah.
He's gonna come get you,
Oh, yeah.
right? And the other one's just standing up real straight,
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
head is tilted over.
and the head is tilted. And I think the head is wider on the older one
It is, yeah.
than in the newer one. And the eyeballs.
Yeah.
We'll do a close up in a minute so you guys can see
The eyes.
all the differences. Yeah, well, it could be the age too,
It
but
is.
one is yellow and the other one it has reddish, right?
And that one has like more white than the red.
Yeah,
Yep, more,
right.
yep.
Yes, but they're so cool. I love to
Yeah.
have the remake of
I
it.
do too. I like having both, the
Yeah.
old one and the new one, to see
Yeah.
the differences. And like you mentioned, I really like the old one better, just because you mentioned it, the stance, and he looks like he's like, okay, come on.
Right.
And this guy's more standing up. He's like he's about to like take off after you,
Right.
kind of stance, which I really like his stance better. But the remake is cool. It's much
is.
louder, much clearer. The technology, of course, has evolved. So
Right.
both are great.
I like that older one better.
You like the older one?
Yeah, me too.
You guys too, really? Yeah, me too, definitely. I always like the vintage kind, but yeah, the new one is awesome.
Yeah. So let's put them both on.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll do the old one.
Plug them both up.
I'll do the new.
Let's see what they do.
This one's way louder though.
It is, yep.
They have the same audio.
They do have the same audio, but the new one is a lot more clear. The older one, you can almost hear like an echo to him because the audio is not new, you know?
And you'll see why that is here in a minute when I show you. Basically, it is a little module about this big, and there's a pocket right there that it slides into, whereas this is actually complete. Whoa!
And the older one has like red circles in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a projection LED that makes a round circle in each one of the eyes, where this one glows the whole eye. So yeah, it is a little bit different, isn't it?
It is. It is definitely.
All right, so yeah, one major difference that we notice is the actual lips. So look at the detail and the contour of the lips here compared to the newer version. It's got a much smoother texture than the old lips. I really like the older one better because it's got that detail in the lips to make it look more realistic. So we did notice that part of it. Another thing we noticed is the hands. So although it's still got the peeled type glove, the coloration of this hand is more cold and stark, whereas this one actually matches more of his outfit, the coloration of his outfit, at least the hands do. The face still remained white, which we liked about both of them, but the flesh tone on this one is more like in line with the color of the outfit, whereas that one's more of a whitish gray color. So we did notice those couple things about him, but the major difference is this is a more modern sensor than this one. This one will probably pick up in dark and light, and you can see this is the old type of motion sensor here. So yeah, those are big differences. This one's down here, this one's a little bit higher, but the main differences are going to be in the makeup and structure of it, which we're going to show you now. All right, so the first thing you'll notice is the shoulder frame. The actual head, when you see it moving, it's actually this motor and this rotating. This is the part that's rotating, whereas the newer one actually had that motor down here that you saw earlier that moves the body back and forth. So this movement is from the top shoulder frame, and that movement's from that actual motor. And then the actual makeup of this thing, if you want to see his legs, the actual makeup of the legs are this slot. So these poles, there's no pins or anything in this. So it just basically it's got a groove out of this pole, and then these are made with basically almost like a nail type thing that comes through it, and that's how it slides on there. And then this one had the step pad, was this type of step pad. It's almost like a audio jack that went in here for the step pad that's on this one. And it had a really, really long cord with this one too. So we had it wound up here. This thing would go like 30 feet long probably. But yeah, there's the major differences that we saw in the structure of this thing. And then the arms are pretty much the same. They're tied in pretty much the same here. But the shoulder frame and everything is quite a bit different in the makeup.
And the hat are two different colors. See, that one's kind of white and that one's like yellow.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
The whole outfit's a different color, but it could be age as well.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So this thing is what, 12 or 13 years old. So it's definitely have seen weather, has seen some discoloration, which we're seeing here. But I think that to mention the stance that we were talking about, you see the way those poles are. These are more rigid and sturdy, where these kind of have a little bit of lean to them. So that lean is causing the part that we actually like. So, but yeah, I really like the stance of this guy and the lean.
Alright guys, well thank you for watching our silent and deadly video, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Ha ha ha!